Hey everyone, welcome back to Gaming Nation TV. If your wallet's feeling a little light, but your Steam library is looking empty, you're in the right place. Today, I'm showing you the absolute best deals available on Steam right now, with some insane discounts going all the way up to 95% off. These are the kinds of sales you do not want to miss. So, let's stop wasting time and jump straight into the biggest deals you can find on Steam today. First up, a masterpiece that needs no introduction. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt at a mind-blowing 90% off. If you somehow haven't played this yet, now's the time. It's one of the greatest RPGs ever made, period. You get a massive, living, open world, an incredible, mature story that pulls you in, and literally hundreds of hours of game. For the price of a coffee, you're getting an adventure that will stay with you forever. Next, let's head to Night City with Cyberpunk 2077. Now, 65% off. Listen, if you held off on this one at launch, your patience has paid off. With all the major updates and the phenomenal Phantom Liberty expansion improvements, this game is an absolute must. It's a top-tier RPG shooter with a stunning world, incredible characters, and a story that will have you hooked. Exploring Night City has never been this affordable or this good. For all you fantasy lovers, Skyrim Special Edition is a steal at 75% off. This is a timeless adventure that just keeps on giving. Whether you're a newcomer ready to shout Fuss Roadie for the first time, or a veteran looking to dive back in, Skyrim is always a good idea. The modding community is massive, meaning you have endless possibilities for new quests, characters, and graphics. It's a classic for a reason. Feeling brave. Dark Souls 3 is waiting for you at 50% off. This game is brutal, fast-paced, and dripping with atmosphere. It refines the Souls formula to near perfection, offering some of the most memorable boss fights and level designs in the entire series. It's challenging, yes, but the feeling of victory after finally being a tough boss is unmatched. Prepare to die, but also prepare to have an amazing time. If you miss old school BioWare style RPGs, you need to check out GreedFall, on sale for 90% off. This is a story-focused RPG with a heavy emphasis on choice, diplomacy, and exploration. You'll navigate complex relationships between unique factions on a mysterious island. It's got that classic RPG charm with deep character customization and a world that reacts to your decisions. It's a hidden gem that's well worth your time. Ready for some epic battles in Middle-earth? Shadow of War is a massive 90% off. This game takes the amazing Nemesis system from the first game and dials it up to 11. You'll build your own army of orcs to take on Sauron's forces in huge, fortress-assaulting battles. The world is huge, the combat is fluid, and creating your own personal orc rivalries is endlessly entertaining. Alright, here's a massive discount. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is 95% off. If you've been curious about this one but were put off by the price, now's your chance to grab it for next to nothing. The game offers chaotic, fast-paced action where you get to play as Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Captain Boomerang, and King Shark. It's the cheapest it has ever been, so if you just want to cause some mayhem in Metropolis, this is your shot. Grab your friends for this next one. Warhammer Vermintide 2 is also 95% off. This is easily one of the best 4-player coupe action games out there. Think Left 4 Dead, but with swords, magic, and hordes of ratmen in the Warhammer universe. The melee combat is visceral and incredibly satisfying. For this price, you and 3 friends can have an absolute blast fighting through hordes of enemies. Speaking of coupe chaos, Back 4 Blood is 90% off. Made by the creators of Left 4 Dead, this is a spiritual successor that delivers intense, zombie-slaying action. It's packed with tons of weapons, a unique card system that adds a ton of replayability, and different characters with their own perks. If you're looking for a fun and frantic shooter to play with friends, this is a fantastic deal. For a dose of classic horror, the FEAR Complete Pack is 90% off. This is a legendary horror FPS, known for its incredible enemy, intense gunplay with awesome slow motion effects, and a genuinely creepy atmosphere. You get the full story, including all the expansions. Even years later, the combat and horror elements hold up incredibly well. You Star Wars fans, get ready to jump into the cockpit. Star Wars Squadrons is 90% off. This game is all about one thing: awesome space, dog. Whether you're flying for the New Republic or the Empire, the thrill of weaving through asteroids and blasting enemy ships is incredible. The campaign is great, and the multiplayer is intense. It's a must-play for anyone who's ever dreamed of being an X-Wing or a TIE Fighter pilot. If you prefer your action more grounded, Ghost Recon Breakpoint is also 90% off. This is a massive open-world tactical shooter that you can play solo or with up to 3 friends. You've got a huge island to explore, tons of missions, deep weapon customization, and different classes to choose from. After many updates, the game is in a great state and offers a ton of content for a very low price. Next, get ready for some extreme sports madness with Riders Republic at 90% off. This game is a giant open world playground where you can switch between mountain biking, skiing, snowboarding, and wingsuit flying on the fly. It's pure high energy fun with a ton of events, races, and crazy stunts to pull off. If you want a game that's just about having a good time, this is it. Let's head to the Himalayas with Far Cry 4, now 85% off. Many fans consider this one of the best entries in the series, and for good reason. The world of Kharat is beautiful and dangerous, the villain Pagan Min is iconic, and the gameplay is pure chaotic fun. You can ride elephants into enemy outposts. What's not to love? It's classic Far Cry at its best. For a different kind of open world adventure, check out Watch Dogs for 90% off. This game is a huge improvement over the first one, with a vibrant, fun version of San Francisco to explore. The hacking mechanics are more creative, the tone is lighter, and the main group of characters is incredibly charming. It's a stylish and entertaining adventure that doesn't take itself too seriously. If you've been eyeing a pirate's life, Skull and Bones is 80% off. If you love naval combat, ship customization, and living out your pirate fantasy on the high seas, this is the perfect time to jump in. The ship-to-ship battles are the core of the game, and they are a ton of fun. Grab it while the discount is deep and set sail. Let's go back to a classic. Batman Arkham Asylum GOTY Edition is 80% off. This is the game that revolutionized superhero games and defined what third-person combat could be. The free-flow combat system is still brilliant today, and the dark, atmospheric setting of Arkham Island is unforgettable. It's a masterpiece that every gamer should experience. Step into the wizarding world with Hogwarts Legacy. Now, 85% off. This is the magical open-world RPG that Harry Potter fans have been dreaming of for years. You get to create your own student, attend classes, learn spells, and explore a beautifully realized Hogwarts and its surrounding areas. It's a magical experience from start to finish. Next is a seriously underrated gem, Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition at 85% off. This is an open-world action game set in a vibrant Hong Kong, and it's fantastic. The story of an undercover cop is gripping, and the martial arts combat system is brutal and satisfying, feeling like something out of an action movie. If you missed this one, you owe it to yourself to play it. Prepare for an emotional journey with Detroit. Become Human, 80% off. This is a cinematic, choice-driven narrative game where your decisions have massive consequences. The story explores themes of humanity and consciousness through the eyes of 3 different androids. With tons of branching paths and multiple endings, your story will be uniquely yours. How about a game that blends a shooter with a live-action TV show? Quantum Break is 80% off. This unique experience combines third-person shooting with incredible time-bending powers. After each chapter of the game, you watch a high-production live-action episode where your choices in the game affect what happens. It's a bold and interesting experiment in storytelling. If you feel the need for speed, Need for Speed Heat is a whopping 90% off. This game offers the best of both worlds. Sanctioned street races during the day to earn cash, and illegal night races to build your reputation while escaping the cops. The car customization is deep, and the thrill of the chase is as good as ever. For some cinematic historical action, check out Ryse, Son of Rome. That's 70% off. You play as a Roman soldier on a quest for revenge. While it's a linear action game, the visuals are still stunning today, and the combat is brutal and satisfying with some truly epic-scale battles. It feels like you're playing through the movie Gladiator. Already ripped and teared your way through Doom Eternal? The Year 1 Pass is 60% off. This gets you the 2 excellent campaign The Ancient Gods, Part 1 and 2. It's more of everything you loved about the base game. More demons, more insane speed, more glorious combat puzzles. It's an essential purchase for any Doom fan. Let's talk about another underrated gem, Sunset Overdrive, 75% off. This game is pure, unfiltered fun. The world is bright and colorful, and the movement system, which is all about grinding on rails and bouncing off everything, is an absolute joy. Combine that with crazy weapons and a punk rock attitude and you have a game that will put a smile on your face. For a more traditional military shooter experience, Medal of Honor is 75% off. This 2010 reboot offers a gritty, modern military campaign that puts you in the boots of Tier 1 operators. It's a solid, action-packed shooter with some great set-piece moments, a good one to grab if you're looking for a straightforward campaign to blast through. Here's one of the best value deals on this entire list. Halo, the Master Chief Collection is 75% off. This is an insane package. You get Halo, Reach, Combat Evolved, Halo 2, Halo 3, ODST, and Halo 4, all remastered and fully playable on PC. That's 6 legendary campaigns and countless hours of multiplayer for an incredibly low price. Time to join the family with Mafia Definitive Edition at 85% off. This is not just a remaster, it's a full-on, from the ground up remake of the 2002 classic. The story is fantastic, and the 1930s city of Lost Heaven has been beautifully recreated. It's a stunning looking game that tells one of the best stories in the gangster genre. Put on your detective hat for LA Noire, on sale for 70% off. This is a unique detective game set in 1940s Los Angeles. The standout feature is the groundbreaking facial animation technology that lets you read suspects' expressions to tell if they're lying during interrogations. It's a slow-paced, methodical game that makes you feel like a real detective, looking for something with a unique style. The Saboteur is 50% off. This is a really cool open-world action-adventure game where you play as an Irish race car driver turned saboteur in Nazi-occupied Paris. The game's most striking feature is its art style. Areas controlled by the Nazis are in black and white, but as you inspire the people and liberate districts, color returns to the world. Next, we have what many consider one of the greatest games of all time, Red Dead Redemption 2, at a massive 75% off. This game is a technical and narrative masterpiece. The open world is unbelievably detailed and immersive, and the story of Arthur Morgan and the Vanderlinde gang is one of the most powerful and emotional stories ever told in a video game. If you're looking for the perfect Koopa game, It Takes Two is 75% off. This game won Game of the Year, and it's designed purely for 2 players. The gameplay is constantly changing, introducing new creative mechanics in every level. It's a charming, funny, and heartfelt adventure that's an absolute joy to play with a partner or a friend. And from the same developers, A Way Out is 80% off. This is another co-op only experience where you and a friend play as 2 prisoners trying to escape from jail. It's a gripping, cinematic story that must be played together, either online or on the couch. It's an unforgettable experience that's best shared. For a more relaxed co-op puzzle platformer, there's Unravel 2, now at an amazing 75% off. You and a friend get to play as these adorable little yarn creatures called Yarnies, all connected by a single thread. Together, you'll solve puzzles and explore beautiful, handcrafted environments, all while unraveling a heartwarming story about friendship and teamwork. It's such a delightful experience. Kicking things off, we have God of War, now 60% off. This isn't just a game, it's a masterpiece. Join Kratos and his son, Atreus, on an epic and deeply personal journey through the world of Norse mythology. The combat is weighty and satisfying, the storytelling is top tier, and the visuals are absolutely breathtaking. If you haven't played this one yet, this discount makes it an absolute no-brainer. It's a journey you won't forget. Next up is Forza Horizon 5 with a solid 50% discount. Get ready to explore a vibrant and massive open-world recreation of Mexico with hundreds of the world's greatest cars at your disposal. You can race, drift, and stunt your way through breathtaking landscapes, from lush jungles to active volcanoes. The driving is incredibly fun and accessible, and the sheer amount of content will keep you hooked for hundreds of hours. We've got Spider-Man, Miles Morales, now 60% off. This game is pure joy. You'll step into the shoes of Miles as he rises to become a new hero for New York. The web swinging is even more stylish and acrobatic than before. And the combat is fast, fluid, and packed with bioelectric venom powers. The story is heartfelt and engaging, making this a perfect superhero experience. Don't miss out on being Spider. It's time to survive the apocalypse with Days Gone. Also, at 60% off. This game puts you in a brutal, post-pandemic open world filled with massive hordes of freakers fast, relentless zombies. You'll play as Deacon St. John, a bounty hunter, trying to find a reason to live. Upgrading your trusty drifter bike is key to survival as you scavenge for resources and navigate the dangerous roads. The tension of facing down a horde is unlike anything else in gaming. And finally, we have the Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection, discounted by 67%. This incredible package gives you 2 fantastic cinematic adventures: Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, and Uncharted, The Lost Legacy. Follow Nathan Drake on his final treasure hunt, and then join Chloe Fraser and Nadine Ross on their own thrilling expedition. Expect blockbuster action sequences, clever puzzles, and amazing storytelling. It's like playing through 2 huge Hollywood movies. And that wraps up the biggest Steam deals available right now. Grab these games before the discounts end. If you want more sale videos and hidden gems, hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.